Hi everybody, welcome back to Asclepion podcast. My name is Pepijn van den Berg and I'm here with
Miyoki.
So good to have you.
Last time this year.
Yeah, it's December already.
Oh, and before we start, don't forget to like, share
And subscribe to the channel.
subscribe to the channel so you will rise up in the algorithm.
Yeah. But first, let's have some light in these dark days. But first of all, I would like to show off my new cardigan. Because we have this show called Tools of Integration where we showed how we spin our own yarn. And this is the result.
It's worth watching.
It is, yeah. If you're struggling with emotions, with processes, you can shed some light on that, or have some nice tools to integrate all these feelings. But for today, the theme is winter, because it's still autumn, but we're nearing the winter solstice. On the 20th, 21st of December?
I think 21st.
21st of December. So shed a little light. And winter is a season to turn inwards. And the last episode we did on autumn, we did on shadow work. So that will be nice to watch as well. I'll link it below in the description box. But today it's winter with a more fear-based theme, I think.
I don't know. It depends.
Mm-hmm.
It depends. In Chinese medicine, winter is the water element. The bladder and the kidney, where the bladder is the yang side and the kidney is the yin side. The emotion is fear. But when the energy is going down, fear will arise. So if you can keep the energy up, there will be no fear theme at all. So that's why I say depends.
It depends on...
Depends on how you can sustain your energy. Yeah, you have the big yang in the summer, which gives a lot of energy to the body, in the body. And if you can sustain and not have it go down the drain, then fear is not an item at all.
No. Yeah. So there are two sides to this.
Two sides to every story.
Yeah.
And also to this one.
Yeah. And maybe you can feel as well, it's winter time, it's darker. Here in the Netherlands, it's dark around 4:30, 5 o'clock. Really pitch dark.
Yeah.
So it's time to turn more inward, and that movement inward is to preserve energy. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually returning to your roots.
Mm-hmm.
So in December you have the last days of December and the first days of January. You have the Holy Night.
Mm-hmm.
And again, another tradition, but I think it's very wholesome because there are rituals and all that kind of stuff to help you turn inward and to diminish your screen time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I did it last year and I'm going to do it again this year because it really felt good.
Yeah.
If you start monitoring how much energy you lose with following the news, with all this fear-mongering and fear-based assumptions and all that kind of stuff. And you keep it out of your house, and no social media, no nothing. Very, very wholesome.
Yeah.
Have good food, warm foods, many kinds of soups to preserve the energy. Fish, I personally don't like fish, so I try to do it in another way when food is concerned, and try to sleep.
Yeah. Yeah, I always take 2 weeks off from work. And even when I choose not to do that and work between the Christmas and New Year's Day, I feel so tired.
It's depleting.
Yeah, it's depleting to work in these dark days.
Yeah.
And I also struggle a bit with January and February, because then the festive season is over and then the real winter starts. So that's when it gets a little hard for me personally. But now that I know that this is all about preserving your energy and coming back into bloom is more for the spring. So now it's all preserving, eating well. Yeah.
And not only that, but when you look at a tree, when you look at nature, all the juices go back to the roots, literally. So the tree let the leaves fall. It starts rotting to be food for the coming season.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's all circular. It's all a circular motion. And when spring nears, the juice comes up again and the tree starts blooming.
Yeah, yeah. So we have to respect this internally.
Yeah, but it's also the same process the human body makes. So we're not just in nature, but we are.
We are nature.
We are nature.
Yeah.
I think that's important to try to get in your consciousness.
Yeah. And to prevent burnout and all that kind of.
Yeah, burnout is like kidneys are like a battery. When you're born, you have a certain amount of energy, like a certain amount of breath as well. But when you have a certain amount of energy in this battery, if you have a burnout, the battery is emptying. And it's very hard or almost impossible to build the energy up again. So when you've lost it, you need to be even more aware to preserve and to even learn more ways to preserve.
Yeah.
And some people start cocooning in winter, but it's also important to keep moving because it's the water season. Bladder and kidney are in the water element, and water needs to flow. It needs to flow, but because otherwise it gets stuck, which also makes you sick. So decent amount of exercise movement, not all the crazy huppel de pup, but steady and keep moving.
Yeah.
Go for a walk.
On a sunny winter day,
for example.
Yeah.
And nothing wrong with cold or nothing wrong with rain. You can dress appropriately and just keep going.
Yeah, I suffered from a burnout years ago, and I still have to really preserve my energy, really keep my boundaries and say no, and very important.
And it still isn't, will always will be.
Yeah, because maybe I've run out of energy. My life supply is already depleted. But that's good news, that when you preserve it, you can prolong your life.
Yeah, really, but it's also when you have a certain amount of breath.
Oh dear.
You got at birth, and you learn how to breathe deep and slowly.
Yeah.
It's then also prolonging.
You prolong your life. Oh, that's good news.
Yeah.
Slow breathing.
Slow. Yeah, but I think slow living is important anyway. Because everybody is stuck in some kind of rat race.
Yeah. Which is so counterintuitive.
It doesn't make any sense to me.
No.
Especially around Christmas, everybody is still
Yeah.
still what's the word? Run around hysterically to get everything in order.
Yeah. Mm.
You can also do it in a different way.
Yeah.
Like when you have very neat presents. Usually I do that all the whole year, the whole year around.
Yeah.
And when the time is there for a birthday or for Christmas or for whatever,
Mm-hmm.
the present is already there. So I do not have to start running
No.
in the last week to
Mhm.
get something in order.
Yeah. Yeah. That's also a type of energy preservation.
Yeah, sure is.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I love finding out about possibilities to preserve.
Yeah.
So what happens when I start running, that I know.
Mm-hmm.
Then you get a big high and then suddenly poof,
Mm-hmm.
all energy gone.
Yeah.
But what happens when I can preserve it better by slowing down my breathing, by slowing down movements, by eating different foods?
Yeah.
What will happen then?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so your body doesn't make the adrenaline and cortisol and
Adrenaline, when you start doing this, you
yeah.
start
Mhm.
making adrenaline immediately.
Yeah. I treat so many shoulders and they're all stuck in this. Yeah.
But this movement is also a way to protect
Yeah.
the yin. The front of your body is yin, the back side is yang.
Yeah. Mhm.
So it's a intuitive movement to protect yin and do
Mhm.
like this.
Yeah.
And that's also what stress and fear does. It's also cramp. And the water cannot flow when you keep holding on like this.
Yeah, yeah.
So you need to learn how to slow down, how to relax and keep moving and keep the water moving. Water is a very soft energy, but actually it can make waves in stone.
Yeah.
By the softness.
Yeah. And I think it's now it's maybe also nice to mention sound healing.
Yeah.
Which is what music, listening to music is also flowing, and dancing is movement.
Yeah.
Because when you sound the singing bowl, it's this ripple effect of waves, which affect the water in your body.
Yeah, 70% water.
Yeah.
So drink enough and drink warm.
Mm-hmm.
In wintertime, especially in wintertime.
Yeah.
Also no salads in wintertime.
No, I can't even, no.
No, it's also counterintuitive to eat salads in the winter because salads will cool down, which makes the spleen have to work harder and harder for your digestive tract.
Yeah.
Saying that right.
Yeah.
Digestive tract.
Yeah.
So you do everything to preserve. So when it's cold outside, you drink warm, you eat warm. You don't have to lose a lot of energy to get it digested.
No. Mm-hmm.
And keep the salads for the summer when it's hot outside.
Yeah.
And salads cool the inside.
Yeah.
Actually, it's so logical.
It's so logical.
It's so incredibly logical.
You just have to listen to your own body, what it needs.
But if you are living in an unnatural environment with unnatural demands, with unnatural foods, it becomes increasingly difficult to listen to your body. And when you start cleaning out and get more aware of how things work outside and inside, it becomes more easy.
Yeah.
Slowly, slowly, slowly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You have to choose to do this for yourself, for your own health, for your well-being, for your mental health as well.
Oh, absolutely. Because if the body is not working right, your mental health will suffer.
Yeah. Then you get the winter depression, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Mm.
And most of the signals go from the intestine up to the brain, and not like
No.
down.
Top down. Mm.
Usually the energy comes up from down.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Many people think it's the other way around.
Yeah.
It isn't.
No.
It isn't.
No.
This is your vehicle where you are in this life, where you can experiencing life by your senses, your six senses, or however many senses you want to have.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So you need this body to experience life.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So be careful with it. Be
Yeah.
sweet.
Yeah.
And I don't mean start eating sugar,
No.
but sweet.
Yeah. Pumpkin.
Pumpkin
Sweet.
is sweet.
Carrots.
Carrots, a sweet potato.
Mm-hmm.
That's, you have the salads in the summer, and then you start the after summer, and then the pumpkin and the sweet potato and the carrots come.
Yeah, and the nuts.
And the nuts.
Yeah. Yeah, all that kind of
And
sustaining food.
And all kinds of brews.
Stews.
Stews, not brews, stews.
Beer.
I never drink beer. I never had beer. No alcohol anyway. But
Me neither.
no, stews, everything that is cooking long
Yeah.
for the winter time.
Mm-hmm.
All kinds of soups.
Yeah.
I love those chicken bones in the slow cooker.
Mm-hmm.
And then all kinds of winter vegetables.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a very good to conclude that the winter is about preserving energy and not spending your energy too
Right.
much. And then in spring we'll have the juices flowing again.
Yeah, which is hard on the body. From the winter to the spring is the hardest time for the body.
Oh, then you have the spring fatigueness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it comes from, you have to get it up from the roots, and whoop,
Yeah.
which takes a lot of energy.
Mm. And we'll talk about it in spring.
We will talk about this in springtime.
So Miyoki, I really want to thank you for your knowledge
You're
throughout
very welcome.
all our episodes
Very
and
welcome.
our tools with all our creativeness.
We will have a creative tool again in January.
Yes, in January. So
So
that's
we'll be
one
back.
to look forward to.
We'll be back.
So for now, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for tuning in.
Bye. Have a very nice Christmas.
A nice Christmas and see you next year.
Bye-bye.
Bye.